There we go. All right. And hello, folks, and welcome to the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network powered by KSAM Sports. Tonight, it's going to be a good matchup between two squads that are looking to start a legacy here at Tyler Legacy High School. It's the Huntsville Lady Hornets taking on the Texas Lady Tigers. Hello, everyone. Collin, Neill, once again back on the call. It's been a 7 days, folks, but I am ready to get back into it. Let's now go ahead and dive in to our countdown, the tip-off presented by Bill Fick Ford. Well, folks, it is going to be quite a matchup here, and let's see how both these teams got to this position. Of course, folks, wherever you are tuning in, I know we got some people from Texas High, from Texarkana, Texas, tuning in. Of course, our folks back home in Huntsville, Texas. So wherever you may be tuning in, glad to have you with us here on this evening. Let's dive straight into it, folks. It is going to be quite a game, and because both these teams, they've had a really tough path either side. For the Lady Hornets, I mean, they just walked right through district. They walked right through district like it was nobody's business. 10-0 undefeated district champions once again. These last 2 years, they were denied of that because of one road loss in each of these last two seasons against the Lufkin Lady Panthers. Well, they swept Lufkin, and they were able to stay undefeated. They were able to exercise their road demons over there, but, of course, that's all said and done. The thing is, folks, they were expected to be here. They expected to come back here into the playoffs and try to go even further. Last year, they were denied in the regional quarterfinals against Mount Pleasant. And, well, folks, it's a new year. It's a new playoff slate. It's going to be really interesting to see what the Huntsville Lady Hornets can do. They were 27-7 overall this regular season. But, folks, just because you're undefeated doesn't mean you don't have anything to work on. Some shortcomings on their part that head coach Toy Bennett had thoughts on whenever I had a chance to sit down with her in the coach's interview, which will come up here shortly in just a few minutes. But just got to work on that defense. Not allowed any defensive breakdowns, especially at the beginning of the game, because there were a certain amount of occasions to where the Lady Hornets were down early, and it would have to force head coach Toya Bennett to call a timeout early, especially against Kingwood Park in the first home game of district play, where they were down 9-0 to begin the game. Eventually, they came back and won that game by a lot, but you cannot But it happened again in Porter. It happened a little bit against Kingwood Park when they visited Kingwood Park. But here's the thing, folks. Even though they countered against that, you cannot let that snowball more and more, especially in the playoffs, because, folks, one and done. That's all it is in the playoffs. It's one and done. If you allow that to happen again, if I'm the Huntsville Lady Hornets, I'm not letting that happen again. I am making sure I'm off to a quick start and set the tone early. Well, that's all for the Huntsville Lady Hornets side of things. Let's now talk about the Texas High Lady Tigers. Of course, that district, folks, it looked stacked this year, especially with Tyler winning District 15. Then you have Longview in second, White House in third, and then Texas High right there at fourth. But, folks, this is a really good fourth-place team. 16-10 overall, 9-5 in district play. Most impressive win going against Longview. They beat them 43-30 in that second-to-last game back on February 2nd, and that's a really good win on their part to beat the second-place team in district. They played Mount Pleasant close. Again, Mount Pleasant, though, having a down year. They beat Hallsville 37-35. And a couple of other good wins. They went to Marshall, and then they lost in overtime. They won in overtime, rather, over there. And but they didn't have as big of a non-district schedule as Huntsville did, because with more teams being in District 15 than in District 16, where there are only 6 teams to District 15. I believe there's 8, if I remember correctly. Yep, there is 8 indeed. So, but hey, these two teams, they have history together. They faced each other in the past, especially when head coach Toy Bennett was just starting out at Huntsville High School all those years ago, especially when a lot of these seniors that are on the team right now with Mahea Twine, Aquarius Howard, Chelsea Butler, and Marquise were freshmen. So, hey, going to be quite the interesting matchup, especially since these two teams haven't faced each other. These coaches are familiar with each other in one way or another as well. So, again, going to be an interesting matchup. I know I keep saying interesting because personally, folks, I am intrigued to see what happens here because the Huntsville Lady Hornets have faced all these district opponents that, besides Porter, you could argue everyone else was just, it is what it is, especially since the Lady Hornets were just blowing everybody out by on average 33 points, 33 some odd points or something like that. So it's going to be, telling if Huntsville are not going to be complacent going into the playoffs, because in district, you can afford to lose a game, but in the playoffs, of course, you can't. One and done. You're out. You're done for. You cannot let that happen here tonight. But, folks, without further ado, let's now dive into the Coaches Convo presented by Bill Fickford. I had a chance to sit down with head coach LaToya Bennett, getting her thoughts on how district ended and then going into this game against the Texas High Lady Tigers. That goes to you right now.
All right, Collin, Neill, right alongside head coach LaToya Bennett. Coach, well, it's been a week, but we're finally here, ready to get going, it seems like. Your thoughts on how your goals ended in district and just also the thoughts of heading into the playoffs.
Well, I thought the girls really turned it up the second half of district and prevailed. They did a lot of things that we asked them to do. I did want to see the margin in district pick up so that moving into the playoffs, we knew that, teams would see that, we're somebody to be reckoned with coming into the playoffs. I think that last week, of course, we haven't played since last Tuesday, but we did have quite a few hard practices on the defensive and offensive end, which should pay off here today.
What are some things that y'all worked on that you can say, of course,
Okay.
Don't want to spill the beans, but what are some things that y'all worked on?
Well, of course, we're young, so we work on a lot of our defensive sets, just young players being in the right spot, guarding their opponent like we guard our opponent, where we're bumping those cutters and just being in the right spots. But also moving the ball around on offense, making sure that those shooters get touches, as well as getting Chelsea Butler and Oliviana Wynn touches down low. And we also did quite a bit of shooting. I think that's been the difference in the second half of district for us, and I know it's going to make a difference in the playoffs.
What has been your outlook on Texas High?
Well, they're going to be athletic, just like us. They're well coached, same coach that we faced 4 years ago, so they are going to have that, they are going to bring that edge here again. So we've seen each other before. But I think that tonight we're going to look a little different because my seniors are a lot more experienced than they were 4 years ago. Mahaya Twine and Aquarius Howard, they got a few touches here or there because they were so quick defensively, but now they are much more well-rounded on the offensive and defensive end, and they're a force to be reckoned with, and I can't wait to see what they look like tonight.
Let's talk a little bit more about that. I mean, that's got to feel surreal on one hand or another to y'all faced this team so many years ago, and y'all are back here now, and y'all are facing them again. Does the strategy change, or do you like to still go back and look at what y'all did against them and kind of build off of what y'all did against them to the present?
Well, normally good coaches, they keep a lot of their strategies the same. But, you do have to appeal to the type of lineup that you have, whether it be a more athletic lineup or whether you have more bigs inside. So, we watched a lot of their most current film just to see what they're doing on the offensive and defensive end. Like I said before, in district and in preseason, we don't take anybody lightly. So we got in the lab and we made sure that, we know what they do on both ends of the floor.
How are you going to counter their bigs? They got two girls in there that are over 6 foot, especially number 32. Mm-hmm. Who are you going to look toward to try to counter that?
Well, according to my girls, none of them are small, even though some of them are relatively. But they play big. They play hard-nosed basketball. They can defend just about anybody, and they've proven that over the years. But, of course, we're going to look to Chelsea and Oliviana to hold some of those bigger girls. But, I can't take anything away from May and AQ. Those girls are aggressive, and normally when we're talking about the back line of our press and our man defense, they're back there. So they're going to take the brunt load of some things.
What can you say about your team's improvement from a year ago to now? Because according to Max Preps, y'all are ranked like 320-something overall in Texas. And then I looked at I looked at map specs earlier this week, and it had y'all in like 150 something or around that area. It always changes, something like that. And of course, I believe y'all are still ranked number 25 in Max Press 5A as well. Just what can you say about how this team is different from a year ago to a year ago last year when y'all started the playoffs?
Well, I think that mental toughness plays a huge part in who we are. As far as what we gave up a very good defensive big. But I think when things came down to it and the pressure was on us, our mental toughness didn't prevail. I thought that last year we should have taken care of Mount Pleasant, but, early on, they didn't do anything spectacular. It was just us not being able to, get over the hump and, handle the crowd, the loudness, the things that they brought to the table. But I think this year the girls are handling that edge a lot better, been a lot more mentally tough and just prepared overall as a team.
Well, Coach, before I let you go, because I know you got to get going and get things ready, but what are the keys tonight against the Texas High Tigers to going to the area round once again?
We're going to come out and we're going to push the tempo up. We're going to play Lady Hornet basketball. I'm asking the girls to rebound big, but my number one goal tonight is that we stay together and we fight hard.
All right, Coach. Thank you for your time as always.
Thank you.
Step aside and take a break. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and keys to the game presented by Bill Fickford. We'll be right back on the countdown to tip-off.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, ksam1017.com.
Hey folks, Clint Mack here with Wiesner Chevrolet in Huntsville. If you've been looking for a great deal, don't look any further than Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville. Come get a crew cab $1,500 truck and take up to $10,000 off the MSRP. We have Chevy Trax as low as $20,995. Do you want to go all electric? We have the all-new Bolt EV, Bolt EUV, and the Chevy Blazer. Do you need a heavy-duty truck? We've got 3/4 tons and 1 tons in stock ready for you to take home now. Some restrictions may apply, so hurry to Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville and take advantage of these great deals and great inventory, or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
AB Squared Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB Squared Self-Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Don't let a bad connection slow you down. Make the switch to Mid-South Fiber Internet and enjoy speeds you can count on with 24/7 support and repair, free data protection, and an app to control devices. Mid-South Fiber's local service is here to keep you connected. Don't miss out. Sign up today at midsouthfiber.com. Bolder, faster, fiber.
Hello, Hornet fans. Postcards Magazine is proud of our Lady Hornets and their winning season. And if you know us, you know we love all the positive things in our community. I'm Karen Altum, owner and publisher of Postcards. For more than a decade, our goal has been to bring our readers a positive, community-oriented magazine that both readers and advertisers love. Connecting with readers in print as well as online at postcardslive.com, we wish the Hornets continued success. Sting 'em. Postcards Magazine. Community. It's what we do.
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM-1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station.
Back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, still live here on the Bill Fick Ford Countdown to Tip-Off. Well, folks, let's now go ahead and get down to the keys to the game, brought to you by Bill Fick Ford. Well, folks, I think there's going to be a couple things that we're going to keep an eye on. One, are the Lady Hornets going to allow a Lady Tiger offense that can be potent to go out to an early lead? Because when it comes to that, if they don't allow that, then just keep things running. But if you do find yourself down early, then just gotta find a way to mentally lock in and wake up, because if you're not mentally awake, especially in the playoffs, that is going to kill you, folks. I mean, there's no two cents about it, and that's the defensive side. But for the offensive side, I'm gonna look to them to find a way to shoot more from the outside. I think that's still something that they have to keep improving on, but if they can find a way to execute more on the outside, which mainly is the three-point line, because they have been doing pretty well percentage-wise from Boomtown. So look for that for actually more mid-range shots as well, and a three-point line. So that's going to be two things to keep an eye on. Two keys to the game, brought to you by Bill Fick Ford. All right, let's now get to your Lady Hornets starting lineup, presented by Bill Fick Ford. Nothing's changed, except nope. Well, nothing's changed. Actually, I had to double check a few things, folks, but we're all good to go. This is the lineup that head coach Troy Bennett went to at the start of around the start of the second half of district play. It goes as is: Marquia Sweat, Oliviana Wynn, Mahia Twine, Aquarius Howard, and Chelsea Butler. Don't have the starting lineups for Texas High Lady Tigers, but we'll of course wait for them to get out onto the floor, and then I will get that to y'all as soon as possible. That's your starting lineups for the Lady Hornets, presented by Bill Fick Ford. We're going to try to stretch this out a little bit more, folks. I think there's one thing tonight that we have to do. Just got some news before the game. Chloe Lehman is inactive tonight. She will not be playing. She will suit up, but she will not be playing tonight. And so we're probably going to look more for just because that's another one of your biggest, your big that's on the bench. You got Liviana Wynn and Chelsea Butler, though, so they're probably going to be having some more minutes on tonight. Look for Liviana Wynn, especially for the Lady Hornets, to have more of the ball. And because for Chelsea Butler, she's going to be matched up against most likely number 32, Anasia Wilcox, the senior center, and she's 6'1", if I remember correctly, 6'3" or something like that. But anyways, she's over 6 feet, and Chelsea Butler doesn't match up well with the height, probably about a couple inches short, but Chelsea Butler does bring the heat when it comes to the defensive side of things. So that's going to be a matchup to look forward tonight here against the Texas Lady Tigers. We are at Tyler Legacy High School, so it is a pretty good halfway point between these teams, so travel is not going to be an issue for either team here tonight. It is a pretty good midway between Texarkana, Texas and Huntsville, Texas. We're just about to get ready to get underway in just about 4 minutes. They're going to do the national anthem and the starting lineups. Still got plenty of way to go here, so we're going to step aside and take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap up the Bill Fick Ford countdown to tip off. We'll be right back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hello, Hornet fans. Postcards Magazine is proud of our Lady Hornets and their winning season. And if you know us, you know we love all the positive things in our community. I'm Karen Altum, owner and publisher of Postcards. For more than a decade, our goal has been to bring our readers a positive, community-oriented magazine that both readers and advertisers love. Connecting with readers in print as well as online at postcardslive.com, we wish the Hornets continued success. Sting 'em. Postcards Magazine. Community. It's what we do.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, KSAM1017.com. Huntsville wakes up to the all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy. Get a positive start on your workday with local news, weather and sports, and some inspiration and laughs to warm you like a hot cup of coffee. And now you can join the daily conversation with Brian and Tracy by calling or texting the KSAM listener line at 936-295-4102. Come on, neighbor. The all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy on 101.7 KSAM.
Don't let a bad connection slow you down. Make the switch to Mid-South Fiber Internet and enjoy speeds you can count on with 24/7 support and repair, free data protection, and an app to control devices. Mid-South Fiber's local service is here to keep you connected. Don't miss out. Sign up today at midsouthfiber.com. Bolder, faster, fiber.
Tonight's basketball game between the Huntsville Lady Hornets and the Texas High Lady Tigers by district round. Tonight's contest will be played in accordance to the rules and regulations set forth by the UIL. Fans are expected to show proper sportsmanship toward players, coaches, and officials. Any violation of sportsmanship could result in dismissal from the contest. And now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Officials for tonight's game, Anthony
Good
McKee.
rendition of our country's national anthem. Now wrap up the building forward countdown to tip-off, folks. Tip-off is next. From Tyler Legacy High School, this is the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
5'8", senior forward, number 1, Marquita Sweat.
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM-1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station. This broadcast is copyrighted by KSAM Sports for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any other transitions or accounts of the game without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM and Huntsville High School Athletics is strictly prohibited. The following is a presentation of KSAM Sports.
And we welcome you live here at Tyler Legacy High School in Tyler, Texas on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network presented by Wiesner of Huntsville. Huntsville Lady Hornets taking on the Texas Lady Tigers for the first round of by-district play. Hello everyone, Collin, Neill once again back on the sidelines. And folks, like I said before, it's going to be an interesting matchup here as both teams are taking the floor currently. While we have the time, it is going to be the starting lineups right now for the Texas Lady Tigers. I saw Anasia Wilcox wearing number 32. That's up. The senior center, Alyssa Porter, the freshman center, up as well for Texas. And see if we get them out of the huddle so that way I can give you more of their starters. Officials are ready to go. Once again for the Lady Hornets, it's going to be Marquia Sweat, Oliviana Wynn, Mahea Twine, Aquarius Howard, and Chelsea Butler, led by head coach Latoya Bennett, assisted by Edward Hawkins, Chris Wynn, and Cedra Coleman. Texas high out of the huddle. Serenity Collins wearing number 2, the sophomore guard. She's out there alongside Kiaria Antoine out there wearing number 10. Alyssa Porter once again, Anasia Wilcox, and Taryn Sticker. They are led by head coach Shonda Wilson, assisted by Courtney Cooper and Glendale Threet. The Texas High Lady Tigers are. But without further ado, folks, let's get underway. It's playoff basketball in Texas for girls high school basketball, and we are underway. Lady Hornets possess the ball first. They're getting moving quickly, high off the glass floor. Twine won't go, and the Lady Tigers are off and running. And first points go to the Texas High Lady Tigers to begin this one. Lady Hornets trying to respond. Twine underneath the basket, won't go. Rebound goes to Sweat. Sweat jump shot, won't go. Rebound goes to Wilcox. Moving quickly, layup goes in for Antoine. And whistle. It's going to be a 10-second violation on the Lady Hornets. It'll go back to Texas. 4-0 to begin this game. It's exactly what the Texas Lady Tigers want as well. They'll inbound right in front of us. We're back up and going. Antoine, and stolen away by Liviana Wynn. Lost it for a moment, but right-hand layup rolls in. Lady Hornets able to get back on the board quickly. Wynn has the ball again, another steal. Off the glass, it won't go. Rebound goes back to Wynn. Fadeaway jumper off the glass and in. A wild beginning to this game. It's all tied up, 4-4. Antoine now has it. Up to Sticker. Sticker, pull-up jumper, won't go, too short, but she gets her own miss. Underneath Butler, won't go, and Butler with the rebound. but it's stolen away immediately by Stigger. Eurostep fadeaway runner kind of won't go. Wilcox three up, blocked. Rejection by Chelsea Butler. Win up the floor quickly to Howard. Howard, pull-up jumper, no. Pass out the Sweat. She's fouled at the right block, and she will go to the line to shoot two. Sweat at the line for her first one. Goes in. Jaslyn Hill will be set to check in as Markia Sweat trying to get these free throws in, presented by Coast Guard's Magazine Community. She gets both of them. Jaslyn Hill now checks in. And those free throws, those Post Guards Magazine free throws are going to have to be something that they're going to have to work on. Timeout's going to be called. It's going to be charged to, rather not charged, it's going to be called by Texas High. It's a 30-second timeout. And folks, while we have a pause in the action real quick, let's thank some of our wonderful sponsors. This season of Huntsville Lady Hornet basketball is presented by Wiesner of Huntsville, home of the bottom line. And by AB Squared Self-Storage, your local go-to self-storage facility. And by Postcards Magazine Community, it's what we do. Back into play quickly now. As Texas High moving quickly, that's Collins with the left hand layup, goes in. All tied up once again. Lady Hornets looking to respond. Again, this is a Texas High Lady Tiger team that has fought in a tough district. They finished 9-5 with teams like White House and Longview in that district. Hill underneath the basket, finds Wynn with the nice look. And in, 8-6. Wilcox picked up her dribble. They break the full court press. The Tigers do. Collins again driving off the glass and won't go. And the Lady Hornets moving quickly. Howard off to Hill in the corner. Hill driving. Fakes the fadeaway jumper. Win. Hill thought about the wide open long three, but decides not to. Inside of Butler. Howard off the glass. 10 on the board for the Lady Hornets. And there's going to be a foul called on Oliviana Wynn. It's going to be the Lady Hornets' first personal foul as Araya Willis checks in for the first time tonight for the Lady Hornets, and coming in as well for the Lady Tigers, Zanasia Nelson, the freshman forward. Inbound goes to Wilcox. We begin play. We resume play. And the ball was poked for a moment by Jaslyn Hill, but it's recovered by Texas. And poked away by Hill again and gathered up by Willis. Willis poked from behind, however, by Stigger, and Stigger able to get it back up quickly past the timeline. Some ball movement, some good ball movement rather, by Texas. The Lady Tigers, three ball from Collins, goes in. They bring it back within a 1-point game of the first three ball for any team so far. Twine goes to her left, outside to Hill. Twine back with the ball. Under 4 minutes left in this first quarter. This game is moving by quickly now that I realize. Butler on the block. It gets rejected by Wilcox. It goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Lady Hornets. Oliviana Wynn will check back in to the game. She'll come in for Jaslyn Hill. Substitution for the Lady Tigers. Kamaya James will check in. Howard inbounds it. Twine trying to find Butler on the inside, but opts to go to Howard at the top of the key. She'll try a three of her own. way too far to the right. Ball still loose and it's gathered up by Antwine. Antwine up the floor. And she'll try a three of her own. Too strong. Rebound goes to Wynn. Wynn finds Twine. Almost got caught in the corner right there. Butler tried to look for Howard. Jump shot, too strong. Rebound goes to Wilcox. That's going to be a matchup, by the way, folks, we're going to keep an eye on tonight. Butler against Wilcox. Inside pass. Rejected by Twine. But offensive rebound went to Nelson, but the ball still loose off the miss by Nelson. And Twine will go quickly. Under 3 minutes left in the corner. Howard tries again. Too short. Rebound goes to Butler. Win. Guarded by Antwine. There's something about the playoffs, folks. It's just a very different atmosphere. Butler rejected by Wilcox and gathered by James. Antwine. James transitions herself to the right wing, so maybe look over there. They might try for a three ball on that side again. And it's poked away for a moment by Wynn, but it's regathered by Sticker. Sticker, no foul. It went out of bounds. It will go to the Lady Hornets. Serenity Collins checks back into the game. Markia Sweat as well for the Lady Hornets. Howard will bring the ball up the floor. 2:05 left in this first quarter. Screen set by Twine, but Collins found her way around it. Twine lost it for a moment, but it's gathered by Nelson, the freshman. Nelson almost traveled, wow. Surprised that wasn't called right there. Antwine now with it. Wild shot, tried to draw the foul, but no whistle again. The refs swallowing their whistles so far in this game. Only 2 fouls between both teams, 1 each. Inside to Butler, in. Back to a 3-point game. First bucket by either team in the last few minutes. Defense, the name of the game so far. Collins now with the ball, guarded by Howard. Crosses it to Sticker. Sticker driving. Blocked by Chelsea Butler again, but outside of Collins for a corner three. Swish. All tied up. 12-12. A minute to go in this first quarter. Howard across the timeline. Some substitutions coming in. Potentially after the next dead ball. Twine working against Antwine. Inside to Butler. Butler off the glass, too short, but she gets her own miss. She misses again, but gets it back and puts it in for the third chance points in that situation. Huntsville back on top, 14-12. Collins lost it, and a foul's going to get called. Foul's going to be on Raya Willis. It's going to be the second team foul for the Lady Hornets in this quarter. Jaslyn Hill checks back into the game. Howard will head to the bench. Alyssa Porter checked back in for Texas. Corasia Hayes checks in for Texas as well. James will head to the bench. So we'll resume play with about 28 seconds left. To the corner. Intercepted by Jaslyn Hill. Almost went right to us. Stays with Texas. .24 seconds left in the first quarter. Inbound goes to Wilcox, guarded by Butler. Collins making her move to the inside. Lost it. Sweat recovers. Sweat up the floor. She slows down. Looks like Huntsville will be settling for the final shot here. Twine picks up her dribble out to Butler. Butler inside the Sweat. She's open on the block, but rejected by Wilcox. 4 seconds left. Inside Hayes. Shot won't go. And that will do it for the first 8 minutes. Wow, what a wild first quarter. But Huntsville on top, 14-12. 12. We'll be right back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Second quarter underway in just a few moments.
Hey folks, Clint Mack here with Wiesner Chevrolet in Huntsville. If you've been looking for a great deal, don't look any further than Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville. Come get a crew cab $1,500 truck and take up to $10,000 off the MSRP. We have Chevy Trax as low as $20,995. Do you want to go all electric? We have the all-new Bolt EV, Bolt EUV, and the Chevy Blazer. Do you need a heavy-duty truck? We've got 3/4 tons and 1 tons in stock ready for you to take home now. Some restrictions may apply, so hurry to Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville and take advantage of these great deals and great inventory, or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
Huntsville wakes up to the all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy. Get a positive start on your workday with local news, weather and sports, and some inspiration and laughs to warm you like a hot cup of coffee. And now you can join the daily conversation with Brian and Tracy by calling or texting the KSAM listener line at 936-295-4102. Come on, neighbor. The all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy on 101.7.
Well, folks, we're back. Second quarter about to get underway, but they called a foul at the buzzer with no time left. So, interesting. But it was Nelson that went to the free throw line, I believe, and she missed both of them. So, no change on the score. So, we're all good and ready to get back underway in just a few moments. You can see head coach Latoya Penn talking to her squad right there. And I mean, if that could say anything right there, she's not happy about the way they started this game. I mean, they are up 2 by no means, but I'm sure head coach Latoya Bennett wants to try to build a bigger lead off of this one, because Texas High can. I mean, you saw it. They're pretty fast. They're trying to match Huntsville's speed, which is what a lot of teams have tried to do against the Huntsville Lady Hornets. But got to find a way to hunker down and try to perform on defense, but also get back on the other end and perform on offense. The Lady Tigers will possess to begin this one in the second quarter. We're underway. Antoine moving against Hill. Inside tipped. Willis gathers. Hill up the floor, finds Wynn on the inside. Pump fake, shot off the glass and in. Texas High, Collins off the glass. She answers quickly. Lady Tigers getting the Lady Hornets out in transition. Liviana Wynn has to tie her shoes. She's all good and ready to go. Howard, Twine. 7:20 left in this second quarter. Crossover, Twine, left hand, blocked by Wilcox, but rebounded by Wynn, and she's fouled on the shot. She will go to the line to shoot some more Postcards Magazine free throws. Wynn at the line. Puts up the first one and bounces around, no good. Wynn tries for another one. Up and in. Nothing but net on that one. Gets it out to a 3-point game. Collins moving quickly once again out to Sticker. Sticker to the corner. This is Porter for 3. Too strong, but gets her own miss. Off the glass and gets the second chance points. Man, this Texas High squad is not letting up. Win in that. Off the glass, Win. It just bounces out. Whistle. It'll go to Texas High. Collins will be doing the inbounding. Only a sophomore, folks, but I'll tell you what, she's not playing like one. Wynn steals it off the inbound. She'll drive in inside to Hill. Hill pump fakes off the glass, bounces around. No good, but Willis with the rebound to Twine. Twine to Howard. Howard drives, pull-up jumper, fouled on the shot. No, they're going to count it. Yes, it is. I thought the official called an offensive foul, but she gets it. And she will go to the line to convert the and one with this Postcard Magazine free throw. This could get the Lady Hornets out to a two-possession game, rather. And it does. Texas High, it's poked by Wynn. It may have hit her in the face, but nonetheless, it goes into the hands of the Lady Hornets. Hill to Howard. Onaya Ledette will be set to check in for the first time tonight. Howard drives to the corner to Willis. Wynn is calling for the ball cross court. She can't save it from going out of bounds. It'll go to Texas High. Ledette checks in for Wynn, who took that shot to the face with the ball. Probably just giving her a few seconds to breathe. Texas High looking for a way to respond. They're down by 2 possessions. Collins crosses it to Stigger. Porter's calling for it inside around the right block. Driving is Antwine. Wild shot, won't go. It's too short, rebounded by Hill. That's the kind of shot right there that the Lady Hornets have to capitalize on. Hill, pull jumper, won't go. Rebound goes to Wilcox, but ripped away by Mahia Twine. Left hand goes in. You know, I talked to head coach Toy Bennett. Twine may not look strong, but she is indeed strong. Foul on the shot. Texas High will have free throws of their own with Alyssa Porter going to the charity stripe. Chelsea Butler will check back in. And can't tell who's over there for Texas High. It looks like it's Zanesha Nelson. Free throw goes in for Porter. It's going to be Nelson coming in for Texas High. Raya Willis will head to the bench for the Lady Hornets. Coming in for her is Chelsea Butler. Second one bounces off the back iron and out into the hands of Ledette. Twine now with the ball. Butler inside to Twine. She races inside, outside to Hill. Pump fakes the 3. Pull a jumper, no. To Butler. Free throw line jumper, too short. Gets her own miss off of a couple lucky bounces. Shot won't go. And poked away by Twine. Butler gets it up the floor to Twine. Left hand goes in. More points for Mahia Twine. 7-point game. Stigger gets poked away by Howard. It's on the floor. Nelson got it though. Good hustle. Pull up jumper by Stigger. Rolls in and out and into the hands of Mahia Twine. Porter tried to get it, but she couldn't. Howard now up the floor to Hill. Hill drives inside. Reverse layup won't go. Wow, almost had that one. Collins up the floor. Whistle. It's going to be a timeout called by head coach Shonda Wilson. It'll be a 60-second timeout. Keep it right here. Lady Hornets able to get out to a 7-point lead. They were up by 2 to begin this quarter, but this is exactly where the Lady Hornets want to be at against this Texas High team who are really, really fast and also got some physical players down below. One thing to keep of note, though, folks, is that these refs are keeping their whistles tucked in very, very conservatively. They have not called a lot of fouls in this game so far, and that's one thing that the Lady Hornets have been doing so well against their opponents this year is drawing a lot of fouls and get to the free throw line early. But the thing is, it's not just about getting to the free throw line early when it comes to making the other team foul. It's to make their key players get into foul trouble early and force the other team to sit them and put out their bench players. And if you keep their starters off the floor, it will bode well for you later on down the line. Texas High coming out of the huddle after this timeout. They had the ball to be before the timeout. So we'll continue play. Sticker with the ball. Inbounds it to Wilcox. Wilcox driving inside. Blocked by Chelsea Butler. Oh, man. Howard. Lady Hornets looking to capitalize here. Now back up and let the offense reset inside the Butler. To Twine underneath the basket. Reverse layup. Basket no good, but she is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot some Postcards Magazine free throws. Twine bounces off the rim, no good. This rim especially pretty bouncy. Corasia Hayes checks in for Texas. Oliviana Wynn checks in for Huntsville. Mariah Willis will head to the bench. Second one. Misses the second one. The rebound goes to Wilcox. Almost travel right there, but puts in the basket. Good bucket there by Antwine. The Lady Hornets now looking to respond, try to build off this lead that they have. Butler goes against Wilcox, outside to Wynn. Wynn thought about the three, but drives in. Good screen set by Butler. This is a three ball by Wynn. It won't go. Rebound by Butler, and she gets fouled down low. Fourth team foul rather by the Lady Tigers, so one off from the bonus. Marquia Sweat will check back in. She'll come in for Howard. Twine will inbound it. Looks for Wynn on the left wing. Back to Twine. She's getting double teamed. Back to Wynn. To Twine. Slashes. Backward step won't go. Rebound goes to Wynn. She gets blocked by Wilcox. She loses it to Butler. Doesn't go out of bounds, and the Lady Hornets will try to reset. Twine to Butler. Under 3 minutes left in this second quarter. Almost traveled right there. Got to be careful with that pivot foot. She will drive. She lost it for a moment, but gets it. She gathers her step in the ball. Wow. A circus basket right there by Mahia Twine. 7-point game once again. Sticker tries to get past Twine, but Twine will get called for the blocking foul. For the Lady Hornets, that's their second team foul in this quarter. Collins on the baseline inbounds it to Wilcox. Wilcox finds Antwine. Floater rolls in and out. And if I was the point I was trying to get to about those rims, that pretty much just set it right there for me. Very stiff, very bouncy. Gonna look for some long rebounds and some shots that maybe sometimes will go in if it's another kind of rim, but the stiffness of that rim can cause shots like that to roll in and out. So gotta be efficient. Butler making her move. Out to Sweat. Corner three, swish! First AB Squares self-storage three by the Lady Hornets. 10-point game now with under 90 seconds left in the second quarter. Wilcox taking it herself, passes outside to Stigger. Long three, won't go. gathered up by Sweat. Same kind of offensive set they've been running all game in Texas High, trying to find a way to counteract it again. Hands it off to Twine. Butler does Euro step, somehow finds it with the left hand and in. 12-point game now. Lady Hornets having a fantastic second quarter offensively and defensively, and the defense shows there again. Hill, Twine going against Wilcox. Running floater won't go too strong, but she gets her own miss. Twine, step back jumper, won't go. Wilcox will rebound, but it's poked by Twine, and rather Wynn is the one that poked it and draws the foul. Wilcox does against Wynn. Lady Hornets, that's their third team foul. Raya Wills checked in for the Hornets, Lady Hornets, and for Texas High, Zanasia Nelson, the freshman forward, checks in. Serenity Collins will inbound it for the Lady Tigers of District 15 in 5A. Stigger moving up quickly. Running floater, too short. Rebound goes to Butler. Butler having a nice night on the boards, rebounding and blocking. 20 seconds left. Huntsville may hold off for the final shot. Butler just holding the ball, 10 seconds left. Butler again. Butler making her move, but backs off. Ledette, 4 seconds left. They're gonna just have to shoot it. They have to throw something up, but a foul is gonna be called. It's gonna be on Jasmaya Hamilton, who checked in a little bit ago. And it's gonna be literally 0.4 seconds left. Can't put that on here, can I? Nope, I can't. So it's going to be just 1 second on the clock. That was the 15th foul by the Lady Tigers, so that should mean free throws for Aquarius Howard. So free throws coming up for Aquarius Howard, presented by Postcards Magazine, as Howard has to recover from that. She may have gotten hit in the face. She was favoring that face, so should be all good to go. She seems to be all right. Let's see if she can capitalize right here with the Postcard Magazine free throws. Rolls in and out on the first one. Jaslyn Hill will check in for Aquarius Howard after this free throw if it's made. Put out to a 13-point game. Rattles in. Well, Texas High just had to touch it, and we will head to the locker room. They'll just roll it. Collins gets it. Did not go off before the buzzer. But for the Huntsville Lady Hornets, they get out to a 13-point game. We're halfway home in this one, folks. Don't go away. We got the halftime break coming up next on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Step aside. We'll have that coming your way in just a few moments.
Hey folks, Clint Mack here with Wiesner Chevrolet in Huntsville. If you've been looking for a great deal, don't look any further than Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville. Come get a crew cab $1,500 truck and take up to $10,000 off the MSRP. We have Chevy Trax as low as $20,995. Do you want to go all electric? We have the all-new Bolt EV, Bolt EUV, and the Chevy Blazer. Do you need a heavy-duty truck? We've got 3/4 tons and 1 tons in stock ready for you to take home now. Some restrictions may apply, so hurry to Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville and take advantage of these great deals and great inventory, or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station. playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, KSAM1017.com.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
AB Squared Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB Squared Self-Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Don't let a bad connection slow you down. Make the switch to Mid-South Fiber Internet and enjoy speeds you can count on with 24/7 support and repair, free data protection, and an app to control devices. Mid-South Fiber's local service is here to keep you connected. Don't miss out. Sign up today at midsouthfiber.com. Bolder, faster, fiber.
Hello, Hornet fans. Postcards Magazine is proud of our Lady Hornets and their winning season. And if you know us, you know we love all the positive things in our community. I'm Karen Altum, owner and publisher of Postcards. For more than a decade, our goal has been to bring our readers a positive, community-oriented magazine that both readers and advertisers love. Connecting with readers in print as well as online at postcardslive.com, we wish the Hornets continued success. Sting 'em. Postcards Magazine. Community. It's what we do.
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM-1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station.
Back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, and well, it's been quite a game, folks. At first, Texas High seemed to be matching the Lady Hornets' number, especially when it came to their speed and their defense, because the Lady Hornets, at first, they were having trouble with Texas High's plan to just keep on driving to the inside and handing it off to Wilcox. Texas High hit a couple of early threes thanks to Collins, but after that, after that first quarter ended, the Lady Hornets just took off and run because, you know, the thing is, they were down early. They were down by 4-0, and they were able to tie it, and they were just in this back-and-forth battle with the Lady Tigers, but they were able to find a way to build a lead by 13 points, especially late in that game, because even though Texas High were getting down the floor, that Lady Hornet defense has been keeping them from getting off quality shots. You may remember, folks, there were some wild shots that were taken by the Lady Tigers, and of course, in district, you can probably get away with that. But in the playoffs, you cannot, because the Lady Hornets are the type of team that will tend about 8 times out of 10 to get points off of those turnovers. Looking at some stats here, thanks to our good old buddy up pal Colton Foster. Sweat has 5 points. Jocelyn Hill is being held scoreless right now. Liviana Wynn is leading the team, however, with 9 points. Howard has 6 points. Butler has 4 points. And Mahia Twine, she was held scoreless throughout that first quarter. But in the second quarter, she got all of her points. 8 points in the second half alone. Just a really good job on her part to do what she can do to get these Lady Hornets out to this big lead. We'll step aside and take a break. When we come back, we'll have the third quarter. Back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Currently in halftime break, about under 4 minutes left before we get back underway.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, KSAM1017.com.
Back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. I said, folks, that I was going to go ahead and just leave things be and just let's go ahead and get back into halftime. But I think we're going to be joined by Carlos Zimmerman, who is just hustling down the floor. And, well, I think, hey, we're all good, man. Hey, do you want to hop on? Hey, come on, let's go. Come on, hop on. Let's go. Come on. I know the people miss your voice.
No. They're going to get an out-of-breath Z-Man for a second.
Well, Carlos, before we get back underway, just real quick, what have you seen so far in this game, and what do the Lady Hornets have to do to seal the win here tonight?
Well, it just seems like they came out a little lackluster out of the gate,
Yeah.
just a bit slow and kind of not, playing up to their standard. But once they started fixing that, they were in good shape. They ran away there at the end of the second quarter, and it's got them this double-digit lead. But Texas High has shown they could shoot the ball, so they got to be able to shut that down, and if they can do that, they can come away with the win and move on to Princeton.
Hey, fun fact, Carlos, Twine was held to 0 points in that first quarter. She got 8 points in the second quarter.
Wow. So got to keep feeding her the ball, get her going a bit. She's had some good had a nice little dipsy doodle underneath here, getting through defenders. That was good to see.
Well, yeah, she used her right hand and then just really quickly, like a sleight of hand to her left hand, and boom.
Well, hey, that's how crafty she is. She's been like that, since she was a freshman when I first started out in your position. So
yeah.
She's going to continue to do that in these kind of games. But what we're going to have to see from Huntsville, they got to shoot the ball outside well, because Texas High is doing a good job defending underneath, because they've missed a lot of gimmies underneath. If they can start shooting well from mid-range and three-pointer, they'll come away with the dub.
Well, Carlos, thank you for stepping aside for a little bit. I know you got to go back to your camera. Hustle, 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 hustle. Come on, come on. Well, folks, let's get back underway here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Both teams out to the floor. Texas High will be on the floor. Gotta see real quick who's going to be starting out with the ball here. Looks like it's going to be the Lady Hornets that'll start out with the ball. Well, folks, 2 more quarters to go. Lady Hornets up by 13, but still got a lot of basketball to play. We're back underway. Lady Hornets possess. And it's stolen immediately by Texas High. Up the floor now quickly is Collins. Collins having a really good night so far for the Lady Tigers. Only a sophomore, but she's not playing like one, folks. Stigger driving against Wynn. Running floater won't go. Rebound goes to Butler, but it was tipped out by Wilcox. It will go to the Lady Hornets. Aquarius Howard will throw it in. Mahia Twine, a bit of a full court press. Long pass, it was risky, but stolen by Wynn. Sweat inside the Wynn, spin move. Tough shot, won't go. Rebound by Sweat. She is fouled underneath the basket, going up for the shot, and she will go to the line to shoot a pair of Postcards Magazine free throws. First one from Sweat rattles in. Oh, I like that. I like what Tyler Legacy does with the made free throws. The cha-ching. Can't see cha-ching the second one, though. And doesn't. It rolled in and out. Rather, it rolled around the rim, in and out. And then that ball is going to go straight out of bounds back to the Lady Hornets. Hayes tried to find Collins on the outside, but to no avail. Inbound by AQ to Mejia. Twine with the left hand won't go, but she is fouled. And some more Postcard Magazine free throws coming up for the Lady Hornets. Twine will be the one to shoot them from the charity stripe. First one, rolls in and out, but back in. Zanasia Nelson will check in for Hayes for Texas High. Jaslyn Hill will be set to check back in as well for the Huntsville Lady Hornets. Rattles in and out on the second one, 1 of 2 from the line. Collins guarded by Mejia, and Mejia fouls Collins. So already a lot of whistles being blown from the officials. It was mostly a quiet night from the officials in that first half, but whistles being blown galore to begin this third quarter. Jaslyn Hill checks in for Markia Sweat. Sticker to Antwine. Collins. Three-pointer from Stigger, too far to the right. Poke out of the hands of Wynn, but recovered by Twine, and Twine is fouled. Already, we're not even 2 minutes into this third quarter, and Texas High have already committed 3 team fouls. Something to keep an eye on. Full court press by Texas High, but Twine using her speed. Left hand won't go. Stigger lost it. It was poked by Wynn, so no double dribble. Collins outside to Antwine for a 3. Misses everything. Too strong. It goes out of bounds. It will go back to Huntsville. Howard inbounds it to Hill. Hill taking it herself up the floor. Hill goes to her right to Twine. Twine outside to Howard. Howard fakes the 3, steps up, pull-up jumper from the elbow, bounces up and into the hands of somebody, goes into the hands of Wilcox. Stigger, Euro step, goes in. Good move right there by the sophomore guard. Still a 13-point advantage for the Lady Hornets. Inside to Butler, finds Hill behind her, misses, but she is fouled. And 2 more Postcard Magazine free throws coming up, this time for Jaslyn Hill. First one doesn't go. Raya Wills checks in for Huntsville, coming in for Oliviana Wynn, Alyssa Porter, and Kaylee Cooper. Check in for Texas High. Antwine and Nelson head to the bench. For Cooper, this is her first appearance in this game. Second one is a charm. Huntsville keeping up with their full court press of their own. Intercepted by Butler, goes out of bounds. Stays with Texas High. Collins will inbound it, hands it off. What are they going to say? It went out of bounds. It will stay with Texas High. Up the floor. Inside the paint, Wilcox off the glass, too strong. Twine across the timeline. 14-point game. This is the largest of the night for the Lady Hornets. Butler inside the Hill. Hill, fadeaway jumper, won't go. Stigger almost lost it. She's getting double teamed. She falls down. It's going to be a blocking foul charge on Jaslyn Hill. Oh, man. But for the Lady Hornets, that's only their second team foul in this third quarter compared to Texas High's 4 team fouls in this quarter. Corasia Hayes checks in for Kaylee Cooper. Also coming in for Texas High is Kamaya James. She'll come in for Hayes. I think they mixed up the substitution there. Outside pass to James for 3. It won't go. Ball still on the floor, gathered by Twine. Twine crossover. Trying to take it herself, left hand, tough shot, won't go. Butler trying to get it back. She falls on it. It's going to be a jump ball possession arrow, favors Texas High. For Texas High, they're doing well on the defensive side of things, but offensively, they just can't get shots to fall. Collins almost lost it, gets across the timeline to it. Not get the violation. And it was almost a 5-second violation right there. Wilcox outside the Stigger, jumper won't go. Wilcox with the rebound, off the glass and in. So Lady Tigers able to get some points on that one. But can the Lady Hornets respond here? Howard moving outside to Willis. Willis steps up, but she backs off against Porter. Butler swings it to Twine. She's wide open for a 3. Won't go. Rebounded by Wilcox. Sticker. Whistle, it's going to be a traveling violation. I believe that's the first travel called in this game, so pretty clean traveling-wise for both sides. Markia Sweat checks in, along with Oliviana Wynn. Butler and Jaslyn Hill will head to the bench. 12-point game, 3.5 minutes just about left in this one. In this third quarter, Howard lost it. Swings it to Willis. Willis picks it up. Wynn almost got poked away by Sticker. Bounce passes it to Sweat. Jumper rolls in and out. Rebound goes to Porter. Sticker, Euro step, floater, won't go, too strong. A low-scoring third quarter. Willis, she'll try a jumper of her own. Way too strong, but Twine with the rebound. Twine taking herself, runner, off the glass, count it! And the foul. Mahia Twine now will go to the line to shoot 1 Postcard Magazine free throw to try to convert the 3-point play. Zanasia Nelson checks back in for Texas High. She'll come in for Stigger. Timeout called by the Lady Hornets. And that's the first one all game for head coach Latoya Bennett's squad. A Mid-South timeout. Mid-South Internet sponsoring the timeouts this season for the Huntsville Lady Hornets. We appreciate them hopping on. While we have the time, folks, let's thank some of our wonderful sponsors. Game brought to you by Built Fit Ford, no bull, just good deals. And by AB Squared Self-Storage, your local go-to self-storage facility. And Mid-South Internet, local company, local people, local service. Mahea Twine at the line to try to convert the and one with this Postcards Magazine free throw. She gets it. Sticker checked back in after the timeout. Sweat fouls her. Third team foul for the Huntsville Lady Hornets. Neill checks in for Sweat. And by the way, that foul committed by Texas High, that was their 5th of this quarter. So either foul from here on out committed by Texas High will result in free throws. Timeout called by Texas High. So Texas High have already called plenty of timeouts. They've called 2, and for the Lady Hornets, they have 4 Mid-South's fiber internet timeouts. Thanks to more of our wonderful sponsors, Postcards Magazine Community. It's what we do. And hey, speaking of Postcards Magazine, the Lady Hornets have been getting a lot of Postcard Magazine free throws. I tell you what. And that's the thing that the Lady Hornets have been so desperately trying to work on is those free throws, because they would get to the line quite a lot in district play, but they were not able to capitalize on majority of them. I mean, you want to try to get those free throws at least up in the upper 70s, but if I remember my math, they've been shooting in the 60s, sometimes in the higher 50s. Inbound pass, we're back underway in this third quarter. Antwine, who checked in after the timeout, has the ball. Guarded by the other number 10. She gets past Ledette. Floater rolls in and out. Rebounded by Wynn, and she gets it off to Twine. Twine, she has Ledette to her left. Gets it off to Ledette. Layup goes in. "17-point game, largest lead of the night. Antwine makes her move, fakes the pass. Floater, too far to the left. Rebounded by Wilcox. There's a scuffle, there's a whistle. What are they going to say? I believe it was actually out of bounds. Can't see, the ref here was in my way, but we're all good to go. Or, no, it's going to be out of bounds off of Huntsville. It will stay Texas High. Inbounds pass is stolen right away by Twine, so Huntsville gets it back regardless. Bounce pass to Win. Layup, rolls in and out. Twine with the rough rebound and puts it in for the second chance points. 19-point game. Antwine making her move to the inside. She tried again, blocked by Willis, but a foul. Antwine will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 for Texas High. First one, swish. Chelsea Butler checks back in. Wilcox also checks in. Butler for Huntsville having a decent game so far. Offensively could be better, but defensively and rebounding, she's been having a really good game. Second one. Bounces around and gets the lucky roll. Howard on the floor now for the Lady Hornets. Howard drives, tries to get it off the Butler, but it's intercepted by Stigger for Texas High. Texas High now looking to try to capitalize, go on a bit of a run of their own. Poked away by Butler, hustle for it, taken away by Antwine. Howard, though, tried to get it, but couldn't. Antwine, runner, won't go once again. Butler with the rebound. To win, blocked by Wilcox. Ball still loose on the floor. There's going to be a jump ball called. Possession arrow favors the Lady Hornets. Jasmine Hamilton, the junior guard, checks back in. She'll come in for Antwine. Howard, there's some moisture on the floor, rather. That needs to come up, but Howard will inbound it. She gets the ball, 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Gets it up to Willis. Butler fakes the jump shot. And she'll take the jump shot, and too much to the right. Collin spin moves. Haven't seen a lot of her in this quarter. And Stigger gets fouled on the shot, and she will head to the line to shoot two. Free throw goes in. Jocelyn Hill, Marquia Sweat check in for Huntsville. Nelson will head back in for Texas High. Alyssa Porter heads to the bench for Texas High. Aquarius Howard and Liviana Wynn check in. Second one. Bounces around and in. Twine trying to get up the floor, finds Sweat open underneath the basket, and she's blocked by Wilcox. Whistle. Ball must have been hit out of bounds when Wilcox tried to recover it. Kamaya James checks back in for Texas High. She'll come in for Kaylee Cooper. Hill inbounds it, finds Twine. Twine, pull up jumper off the glass, it won't go, but offensive rebound by Willis to Sweat, trying to gather it. Outside the Twine, 17 seconds left. The Lady Hornets might hold off here for the final shot of this quarter. Let's see what they do here. Hill drives in. Almost traveled there, three-pointer by Twine, too strong. And that will sound the end of the third quarter. Well, we got one more quarter to go, folks, but 15-point game. Lady Hornets might be running away with this one. Still got 8 more minutes to go. We'll be right back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Fourth quarter will be underway in just a few moments.
Hey folks, Clint Mack here with Wiesner Chevrolet in Huntsville. If you've been looking for a great deal, don't look any further than Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville. Come get a crew cab $1,500 truck and take up to $10,000 off the MSRP. We have Chevy Trax as low as $20,995. Do you want to go all electric? We have the all new Bolt EV, Bolt EUV, and the Chevy Blazer. Do you need a heavy duty truck? We've got 3/4 tons and 1 tons in stock ready for you to take home now. Some restrictions may apply, so hurry to Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville and take advantage of these great deals and great inventory, or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
Huntsville wakes up to the all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy. Get a positive start on your workday with local news, weather and sports, and some inspiration and laughs to warm you like a hot...
Back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, we're already about to get back underway here. 42-27, Lady Hornets up on the Texas Lady Tigers. Texas will inbound it to begin this fourth quarter. And we are back underway on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Collins finds Antoine. Antoine has been struggling from the field for the Lady Tigers. Poked away by Butler. Twine gathers it. Right hand goes in. Quick 2 points to begin this fourth quarter for the Lady Hornets. Antoine loses it. That probably should have been double dribble or travel, but Nelson gets it. And Butler trying to get it, gets it. Butler taking it herself. Off to win. And Pope rather swatted away by Wilcox, but Willis recovers it. Twine to Howard. Huntsville just taking their time on this one. And that's probably what you need to do right now. You're out to a good lead. No need to try to hustle in and out by Butler. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Lady Hornets. Alyssa Porter will check in for Texas High. She'll come in for Nelson. Howard inbounds it to Twine. To Howard in the corner. Inside of Butler. It was tipped by Porter. Inside a Win. 2 more.
Win, 2 points.
Texas High desperately trying to look for a way to respond. They are running out of time, down 19. Jumper, it probably was partially blocked, but Porter able to recover it for Texas High and get the points. Butler. Howard makes her move. Outside to Win. Win. Thought about the 3, but opts not to take it. She can shoot from there. Twine making her move against Collins. Fadeaway 3-pointer, too short. Whistle, there is a foul on the floor. May have been a loose ball foul. It's going to be on Texas High, so it will stay with Huntsville. Jaslyn Hill will check in for Aquarius Howard. Corasia Hayes checks in as well for Texas High. Antoine will head to the bench. So stays with Huntsville. Hill trying to find somebody inbound to, up the floor to Twine. Hill, this is a corner 3. Way too much to the left, but there is another foul on the floor, and it will still stay with the Lady Hornets. And another one up the floor to Twine. Twine will just step back. This is a really good offensive possession for the Lady Hornets. Even though it's been a couple missed shots, they're draining clock. Underneath the basket, Twine lost it. Stays with the Lady Hornets as it went out of bounds. May have been poked out by Porter. Aquarius Howard will check in. She'll come in for Oliviana Wynn. Up to Butler. Butler drives in. Shot won't go. He rolled off the rim. Rebound goes to Willis. Willis tried to find Butler, but stolen by Stigger. Stigger to her left to Collins. Tough shot, layup, counted in one.
Collins, 2 points, and will go to the line to shoot the bonus.
Timeout's going to be called by Texas High. It's going to be a 60-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. A lot of Mid-South Internet timeouts called in this game, that's for sure. 5:15 left in this fourth quarter. And folks, this, with seemingly the Lady Hornets on their way to victory here with 5:15 left, of course can't really say much, but it is going to be a rematch if they do find themselves moving on to the area round, because they will be facing off against Princeton, who beat Crandall yesterday. And folks, a lot of games were played yesterday. Of course, with boys basketball still going on, that is going to be what's going to happen. But Tyler Legacy, the Red Raiders, on the boys side of things, just so happen to play on the road, and that's how we're here. It is literally almost the halfway point between these two teams. Of course, Texas High from Texarkana, and Huntsville, of course, from Huntsville. So just a nice median, and as we're about to get out of this timeout that was taken by Texas High, Collins will be at the line to shoot a free throw to try to convert the three-point play. Collins puts it up, misses short. Rebound goes to nobody as it goes out of bounds. It will stay with Texas High. Inbound goes to Wilcox. Collins, who has been quiet ever besides that made layup in three-point play. Huntsville have been really shutting her down. It's been all Mahia Twine, too. Runaway floater won't go, but it won't matter anyway. It was a travel. Antoine checks back in for Texas High. She'll come in for Jasmine Hamilton. So far, a clean quarter foul-wise for either team. Each team has a foul apiece. That's Howard all the way right there in the corner. She'll transition back and let the offense kind of reset, get some space going. Howard to Butler. To Twine, almost lost it, but somehow able to gather it. No foul, no jump ball. She crosses it to Hill underneath the basket, but Hill can't handle the pass as it will go out of bounds. Wilcox has it. Up the floor now is Collins. Bounce passes it. Shot blocked from behind, it looked like by Hill, but Sticker able to get the free throws on the foul right there. Liviana Wynn will be set to check in after this free throw potentially. First one rattles in and out, and Wynn does check in for Mahia Twine. Second one doesn't go. 0 of 2 from the line. Hill crossover against Antoine. Screen set by Butler. Howard. Howard makes her move to the right, but she'll back off. Under 4 minutes left. Butler makes her move. Runaway jumper, it won't go. Rebound by Porter. It was almost poked away. It is poked away, but it will be a foul on Oliviana Wynn. Collins inbounds it. Back underway. Clock's not moving. There we go. Well, one of the clocks is not working over there. I got a little bit confused. I was like, wait a minute, why is the clock still stopped? Drive inside. Foul is going to be called on Jaslyn Hill. Stigger will go to the line to shoot 2, or are they going to say it's not on the shot? As Oneilade is checking in, and it won't be on the shot, so it'll be just an inbounds play. For the Lady Hornets, that's their 4th team foul, so they got to be careful here. It's a 15-point game, but still got plenty of ball to go. Never know what could happen. Porter. And poked by Hill. It rolls on the floor. What are they going to say? And it didn't go out of bounds. Look down for a moment, folks. Assumed it was going to go out of bounds, but Serenity Collins with the wherewithal to get the ball back. Antoine inside pass, but to the hands of Wynn. Wynn moving up the floor. Tries to throw a football pass. Probably trying to get it to Aquarius Howard down low, but it was incomplete. Score update within the Huntsville Hornets sports. Boys lose tonight 39-37 against Kingwood Park. Collins inbounds it to Wilcox. Lady Tigers running out of time. Tough shot by Collins. It won't go anywhere, but it will still stay with Texas High. Texas High just trying anything at this point, just desperately trying to get some shots in, but it's going to be a timeout called by Texas High. And with that timeout, it's going to be a 60-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and just keep it right here. Thanks to more of our wonderful sponsors, Postcards Magazine, Community, it's what we do, and by Mid-South Internet, Fiber Internet rather, local company, local people, and local service. That should be, believe, the last timeout called for the Lady Tigers. They're still showing one, but at this point, I think what head coach Shonda Wilson is trying to tell her team is like, hey, settle down. Don't try to force anything, because if you remember, folks, that's what the Huntsville Lady Hornets tried to do against Mount Pleasant last year in the regional quarterfinals. They were trying to force way, way too many shots, way too many bad shots for that matter. You can't be doing that, especially when you're down like this in the playoffs. Just settle, just try to find the quality shots. If you're wide open for 3, I believe they're going to try to shoot, because they were lining up for 3 very, very, very early in this game. But they haven't been able to find the bottom of the basket when it comes to those 3-pointers. They've been trying to drive inside, but the Lady Hornets have been congestive down there inside the paint. So we're about to be back underway. Collins will inbound it for Texas High. Collins trying to take it herself again, but Twine's not allowing her to do that. Outside, Collins, 3-pointer, too strong. Way high of a bounce. Goes into the hands, though, of Willis somehow. Off a little bit of a lucky bounce. Twine poked by Collins. Twine recovers it. Outside the Sweat. Sweat will get it. Howard thought about driving in, but she'll just reset the offense and drain the clock. Howard outside the Twine. Twine just holding it. Howard Twine. About to be 2 minutes left in this one. Crossover. Twine takes it herself. She is fouled. Mahia Twine will now go to the line to shoot 2 Postcard Magazine free throws. Lady Hornets have been kind of a low-scoring second half, but the defense has been enough. Twine nails the first one. Liviana Wynn will check in for Aquarius Howard. Second one. Swish. And folks, if you tune in for the first time, you see the Lady Hornets still with this defense right here. This is exactly what they do. No matter how much they are up, they will keep on going. Wow, long three-pointer right there by Stigger. Way downtown from Boomtown. Twine trying to answer back, too short. Rebound by Wynn. Wynn, fadeaway jumper, won't go. Willis with the rebound, and she is fouled on the shot. And she will try to shoot 2 of her own Postcard Magazine free throws. Willis's first one goes in. Aquarius Howard will check back in. She'll come in for Anaya Ledette. Willis. Too much on the second one. .15 game, about to be a minute left in this one. Texas High just desperately trying to get some shots up. Inside. Poked away by Twine. Gathered by Howard. Howard trying to hold on to it. Whistle. It's going to be a jump ball. Rather, head coach Latoya Bennett calling a timeout to keep possession. That's the second Mid-South Fiber Internet timeout for head coach Latoya Bennett and her squad. Just making sure they claim possession on this one, as it is 49-34, 57 seconds left, and it looks like the Lady Hornets will be running away with this one. Don't forget, folks, coming up next will be the Bill Fick Ford post-game wrap-up. We'll talk to head coach Latoya Bennett and Chelsea Butler. Aquarius Howard will inbound it, directing traffic. And we're back underway. 57 seconds left. Texas High still keeping up with the defense. Lady Hornets trying to break it up the court to Willis. 48 seconds left. Aquarius Howard. Win. 40 seconds. Twine. Lady Hornets still holding on to the ball. 32 seconds left. Twine dribbles around Porter and just will step back. 27 seconds left. Howard has to get out of the lane, does. To Twine. Twine goes back outside near the logo. Crossover. She'll take it. 10 seconds left. 8 seconds left. They'll still hold on to the ball. 5 seconds left. Twine to Howard. 3 seconds left. And ladies and gentlemen, that will do it. Lady Hornets defeat the Lady Tigers 49-34, and they move on to the area round. Good defensive performance by the Lady Hornets, and that means we'll step aside and take a break. When we come back, we'll have the post-game wrap-up presented by Bill Bickford. Don't go away, folks.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, KSAM1017.com.
Hey folks, Clint Mack here with Wiesner Chevrolet in Huntsville. If you've been looking for a great deal, don't look any further than Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville. Come get a crew cab $1,500 truck and take up to $10,000 off the MSRP. We have Chevy Trax as low as $20,995. Do you want to go all electric? We have the all-new Bolt EV, Bolt EUV, and the Chevy Blazer. Do you need a heavy-duty truck? We've got 3/4 tons and 1 tons in stock ready for you to take home now. Some restrictions may apply, so hurry to Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville and take advantage of these great deals and great inventory, or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
AB Squared Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB Squared Self-Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Don't let a bad connection slow you down. Make the switch to Mid-South Fiber Internet and enjoy speeds you can count on with 24/7 support and repair, free data protection, and an app to control devices. Mid-South Fiber's local service is here to keep you connected. Don't miss out. Sign up today at midsouthfiber.com. Bolder, faster, fiber.
Hello, Hornet fans. Postcards Magazine is proud of our Lady Hornets and their winning season. And if you know us, you know we love all the positive things in our community. I'm Karen Altum, owner and publisher of Postcards. For more than a decade, our goal has been to bring our readers a positive, community-oriented magazine that both readers and advertisers love. Connecting with readers in print as well as online at postcardslive.com, we wish the Hornets continued success. Sting 'em. Postcards Magazine. Community. It's what we do.
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM-1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station.
Welcome back to the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Let's now dive into the Bill Bickford post-game wrap-up. And right beside me is our player of the game, Chelsea Butler. Chelsea, I meant to get to you last week to ask how your final district season had ended, but I got you here now, and we're all good to go. So, Chelsea, just give me your thoughts about the win here tonight against, not Princeton, Texas High.
I think we took care of business. I just don't think that we put it on them enough. I mean, we all know, like, how we can play and, like, beating teams by 50, and I think that a lot of people haven't pressed us lately, and so getting that press, it's just something we haven't seen since tournament season. But now that we've seen a look, I mean, I think we're ready for the second round. They're sitting right up there coming to watch us. Shout out Princeton for that. But I just want them to know it's not going to be easy. Like, we're coming to work, and we have one goal. So.
What can you say about your defense tonight? You had a couple of rejections, like. I mean, just talk about how you prioritize your defense. I mean, because obviously your offense is not where you want it to be right now. Currently, you're still getting buckets, but nonetheless, you're still crashing the boards and rejecting shots. What is it? How do you stay locked in on the defensive end?
I think that our district doesn't have very many big girls like my size big. So seeing this girl that's 6'3", like she's literally our coach's size, Coach Hawkins. I haven't had the pressure put on me.
Yeah.
And I think that with a little bit of work, like jumping over them, I should be able to get the buckets. But defensive-wise, it's kind of like volleyball. Like she shoots the bucket, I should be able to find the ball and smack it down. And I haven't been able to see that recently. So.
Well, Chelsea, just one more thing. What do you and the girls have to do to try to stay locked in and try to go and make a deep run to state this year?
We can't be comfortable. We can't get comfortable. We have to be able to push every single day and find one thing to work on. Coach Bennett said earlier that in, I guess, the Rocky 3, they say no tomorrow. So, like, after every playoff game, like, if you don't want to win this game, there's going to be no tomorrow. So I think that's been our drive.
That was Carl Weathers that played Apollo.
Yeah, Apollo. And didn't, yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
He's a great actor. But, hey, indeed, I mean, that is what the playoffs are all about. There is indeed no tomorrow. No tomorrow is guaranteed. Well, Chelsea, before I let you go, I know you want to shout out a few people. I believe you already told me one of them. So
literally.
Go right ahead.
But I think I want to shout out everybody in Huntsville, like the people that have been with us since day one, the people that have come to all of our games, away, home. Miss Sally and Mr. Dan, they come to literally everything. I just want to give a shout out to literally the Huntsville fans. Like without them, we wouldn't have the support that we do. KSAM, Mr. Colton, all of y'all have really helped us get here. So.
And you had you said your freshman coach was here tonight?
Yeah, Coach Curry. She coached us assistant in volleyball and assistant in basketball our freshman year, and then she moved here to Tyler.
Awesome. All right. Well, hey, nice of her to come out here and support.
Yeah, it was.
Well,
yeah.
Well, thank you, Chelsea. Good job tonight.
Thank you.
We'll see you on Friday. Or
Eat 'em up,
wherever.
cats.
This is the Lady Hornets. Come on now. Sting 'em cats. You can say that maybe. Well, folks, we are currently waiting on head coach Toy Bennett. You can actually see it right here. Both teams. You can see Princeton coaching staff talking to head coach Toy Bennett and head volleyball coach and assistant athletic director Cody Hassel discussing how the what the site is going to be for the area around. This is going to be a rematch for both sides, so we'll see what happens with that. We'll step aside and take one final break. When we come back, we'll talk to head coach LaToya Bennett of Huntsville Lady Hornets squad. We'll be right back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Hello, Hornet fans. Postcards Magazine is proud of our Lady Hornets and their winning season. And if you know us, you know we love all the positive things in our community. I'm Karen Altum, owner and publisher of Postcards. For more than a decade, our goal has been to bring our readers a positive, community-oriented magazine that both readers and advertisers love. Connecting with readers in print as well as online at postcardslive.com, we wish the Hornets continued success. Sting 'em. Postcards Magazine. Community. It's what we do.
AB Squared Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB Squared Self-Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Don't let a bad connection slow you down. Make the switch to Mid-South Fiber Internet and enjoy speeds you can count on with 24/7 support and repair, free data protection, and an app to control devices. Mid-South Fiber's local service is here to keep you connected. Don't miss out. Sign up today at midsouthfiber.com. Bolder, faster, fiber.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the cap rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM-1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station.
Huntsville wakes up to the all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy. Get a positive start on your workday with local news, weather and sports, and some inspiration and laughs to warm you like a hot cup of coffee. And now you can join the daily conversation with Brian and Tracy by calling or texting the KSAM listener line at 936-295-4102. Come on, neighbor. The all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy on 101.7 KSAM.
AB Squared Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB Squared Self-Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, KSAM1017.com.
Back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, Bill for post-game wrap-up. Still underway here, still waiting for our head coach, Latoya Bennett, to come to us. She did have some discussions with Princeton. It looks like the game will be on Thursday. Don't know the location or the time of the game, so we'll see what head coach Latoya Bennett will tell us. Still waiting on head coach Latoya Bennett. Still some discussions going on. So, folks, once again, it will be a rematch against Princeton, which last year the Lady Hornets were able to just barely get a victory against them. But folks, the thing is, Princeton has gotten a lot better this year. Some seniors that were juniors last year that have gotten better. They didn't really lose a whole lot when it compared to last year. So Princeton are going to bring an even bigger fight than they did last year. And it looks like we're about to get head coach Latoya Bennett in just a moment. Still working out some details, and she is going to be coming over here. Of course, we talked to our player of the game, Chelsea Butler. She wasn't able to get it done on the offensive end as good as she wanted to. But once again, folks, when it comes to the playoffs, it's going to be the defense that's going to be key down the line. Can you hold them off while also taking good shots? That's going to be the key to everything when it comes to this one. And let's go ahead and welcome in head coach Latoya Bennett as she's coming on over here. Mike's right over there, Coach. I know you got to get on going, but we'll make this quick. All right, Coach. I know you just got done talking to Princeton's head coach is trying to determine the site, but first and foremost, though, I do want to ask you, just your thoughts on the game tonight. Y'all started off slow a little bit, and then y'all were able to get the lead and at the end of the first quarter, and then y'all were off and sailing after that. I know we talked about not getting off to those slow starts. This time, the difference was y'all were just down 4-0. Y'all were able to tie it up, but y'all were going back and forth. But just your thoughts on how your goals did tonight.
Well, according to our record, we have 7 losses. But tonight, I will say just by looking at the turnovers and our execution on offense, we lost in a lot of areas tonight. We weren't as fluid as we normally are. It took Mahia a long time to get started, but I was impressed with what the other girls were able to do and keep us in the game. You know, I thought Chelsea played big. She really did anchor down the offense to allow Liviana Wynn to get open, and Livy did an excellent job of scoring on the backside, getting busy on the boards. Both of those young ladies did an excellent job until we could get our guards involved. But I can tell you this: they owe me one. They do. I just told Mahia she owes me about 2 or 3 games. So we'll see how far we can go on that. Just with her, I think it was a little anxiety, but lack of execution there in the first quarter, it held us stagnant. So I'm hoping that we get back in the lab and we work on a few things that maybe she wasn't feeling tonight, and we were able to put together a full ball game, full 4 quarters.
You know, one thing that y'all were forcing Texas High to do was try to force up bad shots to make them get desperate down the line. What can you say about your defense tonight?
I thought we did some good things at times defensively. I will say our backside rotation was a bit slow. And, of course, it didn't help in the second half. The refs really started blowing the whistle. And because we're a handsy group, it really did cost us, by sending the other team to the line. But I thought that we did a lot of good things out there. I thought our young girls were in a lot of good areas to force some traps and some turnovers. But I need to see more of what we do defensively. It looks like it's going to be on Thursday, so I need to see more of that.
Well, speaking of Thursday, so that is indeed a time that you will be playing Princeton. Coach, before I let you go, just your final thoughts, and then heading into going against Princeton, a rematch from last year.
I need to see intensity from the girls. I thought today we had a lot of anxiety, a lot of jitters. So we got this first round out the way. We know that we can play with anybody. We've played with anybody. And I just think we need to relax and play Lady Hornet basketball. So I'm looking for contribution from my guards and my post play on Thursday. So I expect a really, really good game. Thank you.
All right, Coach, thank you for your time. See you on Thursday.
You too. Good night.
All right, that was our Coach Latoya Bennett joining us. And just to end it off real quick, your play of the game presented by Bill Fick Ford. It's got to be that Mahia Twine, switching the hands on the layup and then putting it in. And, overall, the defense was pretty well here on the night. That'll do it for us here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Folks, tonight's broadcast of Huntsville Lady Hornet basketball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network is copyright for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any other transmission or accounts of the game without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM and high school athletics is strictly prohibited. I want to thank our cameraman Carlos Zimmerman filling it in here on this evening, our executive producer Jordan Smith, and also got to thank Colin Foster for giving me some stats and information. Thank you to all of our sponsors. We'll be right back here on Thursday. Location still to be determined. Bingham Hornets, see you on Thursday against Princeton. Have a good night. God bless.